Hi everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to my Trying a New Makeup Product Everyday series. Today I'm going to be trying out this Seraphine Botanicals Camelina and Strobe Luminizing Primer. I'm really excited about this. I love the brand Seraphine Botanicals. I've tried out quite a few products from this brand from ipsy over the years, and this is actually a product that I redeemed my ipsy points for maybe last month or the month before. And for some reason, I love trying out primers. I just really like to see the difference that it makes in my skin and my makeup. And look at the packaging on this. It's so cute. But so this retails for $18 on the Seraphine Botanicals website. It's cruelty-free and vegan. It has no parabens, no mineral oil, no phthalates, no gluten. It's made with rose flower water, camelina seed oil. It's hypoallergenic and non-comedogenic. And it's supposed to give glow to the skin, and I love glowy skin. So I really hope that this does exactly that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and squeeze a little bit out. It's got a little squeezy tube, and I'm gonna apply it to half of my face. Ooh. I would describe the texture as creamy. It's kind of a thicker cream. It's not looking quite as illuminating as I was expecting. It's actually looking a little mattifying. What? Let's go ahead and add some more and see what happens. I can definitely smell that rose water. It smells really nice. I also am focusing here on the large pores that I have on my cheeks and my nose to see if it improves the appearance of that. You know, now that I'm looking at it a little bit more, I think I do see some sheen to it, like almost like a duochrome, almost like a holographic sheen to it, where I feel like this could potentially be a bit of a liquid highlighter on top. But it's definitely not as glowy as I was expecting. My skin on the other side, it just has my regular skincare, and it's honestly not that much of a difference. It's a slightly shinier on the side with the primer, but I'm not sure that you would really notice. It doesn't have much tackiness to it, and I do tend to prefer when my primers are tacky so that the foundation sticks better. But overall, it just kind of seems like I applied moisturizer. But now for the real test. I am really excited to try this out with this AOA Studio Pro Wear Full Coverage Foundation. This is a foundation that it's nice, but it can tend to look a little dry on the skin if you don't have moisturized primer and skin underneath. So I figured this would be a great foundation to really test out if it actually is illuminating and moisturizing and glowy. So first I'm going to go ahead and apply the foundation to the side without the primer, just so I'm not mixing in any primer with this side. I did kind of forget that this foundation is a bit light for me, so I do typically mix a darker shade in with this foundation, but we're just really checking the texture and how the foundation looks on the skin, not necessarily the shade match today, but sorry, just try and ignore that. But now I'm gonna go ahead and apply it to the other side, and we'll see if it looks smoother. Wow, okay, this might be a first, because the side without the primer actually looks a lot better and a lot smoother. Wow, it just looks super uneven on the side with the primer, and it looks really cakey and textured. Oh, that looks really bad, like very obvious cakey foundation. Oh no. I am very bummed to see that. For the fun of it, I'm going to take a little bit onto my finger and just kind of apply it as a little liquid highlighter. Like, I want to have use for this. Like, does that give any glow to the cheeks? Let's see. No, not really. And it also kind of lifted the foundation. Wow, I really thought I was going to love this primer because I love this brand and it sounded so great with all the ingredients in it. But no, that just looks way too textured. I guess the best use for this is to wear it on bare skin and to give some slight sheen and glow to the skin, but it's definitely very slight. Like, it's not nearly as glowy and illuminating as I was expecting, but since it doesn't work under foundation at all I can really do is wear it on bare skin, and it's honestly not that often that I'm not wearing foundation. So that is a bummer. I'm glad I just redeemed Ipsy points for this, so basically got it for free and didn't spend the $18 on it because it just is really not working for me. But gosh, I really want to know in the comments down below your thoughts on this Seraphine Botanicals Camelina and Strobe Luminizing Primer. And if you found any tricks, any good product combinations, good foundations with it, but I just feel like I'm not even going to reach for it again with how my foundation is looking. But anyways, thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day, and I will see you tomorrow in my next video.